Welcome back to Toya's Cafe Podcast. Go ahead and grab your coffee, your tea, your water, your cocktail, whatever beverage of choice, and meet me back in 5 as we sit back and chit chat. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning back in with me as we just sit down and we just talk about some things, and I just brief you all on some things that I've been working on. Of course, I've been busy with my 9-to-5 job, with my tailor consultant, and also working on Toya's Cafe on the YouTube side and Facebook side, making some live videos. If you all have not had a chance to check those out, you can go to Toya's Cafe YouTube, or you can go to my personal Facebook page or Toya's Cafe of Inspiration Facebook page and check out those. And also, if you follow me on social media, I do post cafe talks on Sundays. It's just about 60 seconds of just inspiration to take you through the week. You can find those on TikTok, Toya's Cafe, my Instagram, and of course my Facebook. Just wanted to get that out there. So that's what I've been working on, just to elevate myself and finding things that make me happy. But most importantly, ladies, do some self-care. Men too, but mostly women, because I see that even with my girlfriends, we get so busy with life, taking care of everybody else, doing for everybody else, that we just don't take time for ourselves. It may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 months, and you look up and like, man, I haven't done that one thing for myself. So even for me, I had to take a pause and say, the next few days, weeks, go get yourself a hotel room and just woosah by yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. We have to take care of self. We all want to be business owners and want to run these businesses successfully, but we can't run them successfully if we have not taken a moment to debrief just in our own little space. So, like I said, me getting a hotel room and just chilling out, ordering some good dinner, that's my self-care thing. It may be for you going to the mall, going out shopping by yourself, just getting away just to clear your thoughts, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think men should do that as well. It's very important. But women, our level of stress sometimes is a little higher than men because we don't take a moment to take care of ourselves. So I just wanted to put that out there to you ladies. Also, something that's been on my mind, I was in a meeting on yesterday with the Millionaire Girls Society. And we was talking about women in business and the things that we do and trying to elevate and women working together. A lot of people say that women can't work together, but I do think that it's a mindset. If everybody in that room has the mindset of we're going to work together, it can happen. But one of the topics that came up was, why do we belittle ourselves or feel ashamed when we get to a certain level because other people don't understand it? Meaning, if I'm at a level in my life, I should not feel bad about it if somebody that I known way back when has a problem with it. That's their problem, not my problem. And I also see where people get ashamed of wanting to show their blessings. I don't think it's cocky. I don't think it's what they say, stunting. If you work hard, it's okay to reward yourself. You worked hard for that. Why should you be ashamed to give God praise? Or not so much of that, you're just ashamed to share that because of how people are going to feel about you. It's okay to be at that level in life, And when people, even the ones that's closest to you, your family, some of your closest friends. They may have an issue and say, oh, she's cocky. Oh, she thinks she's better than us. It's not that. And that's not your problem if they feel that way. Like we was discussing, you will not live out your fullest potential because you're afraid of what others are going to think, especially those you've known all your life. You're going to outgrow people. You're going to outgrow things. That's a part of life. You should not want to stay in the same position that you're currently in. You should want elevation. You should want change for positive reasons. I'm not saying that you're supposed to get to a certain level and treat people any kind of way. No. But why should I have a problem with saying I want to buy me a home in a year, and I want not just any home, I want to buy my dream home? It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with me saying I want my dream car, which is a G-Wagon, a Mercedes G-Wagon. And there's nothing wrong once I get to that certain level and I can purchase myself that vehicle. It's nothing wrong with me having it. It's nothing wrong with me and my girlfriends getting together and taking a trip across the world. You're supposed to live. And if other people that's in your life has a problem with it, let that be their problem. Don't weigh that on you. We find ourselves a lot of times not living our greatest potential because of what others say. Excuse what I'm about to say, but I can give a damn how people feel about me. Because it's my life. It's my story. It's my journey. I've experienced the things that I've experienced to go on the journey that I'm on. So who in the hell are you to tell me what I should and should not do? Life don't operate like that. You are not operating in a space to please negative people. This has been on my heart to talk about, and it was so funny that yesterday in this meeting I was in, we discussed these things. You are the ish. And when you are the ish, you walk in it. You walk with your head held high. There's nothing wrong with that. They call you high maintenance. Oh, well, take it as a compliment, sis. Be high maintenance. While you going to the bank. While you're closing business deals. While you're getting new clients. While you're happy. You go to sleep with a smile on your face at night. Today I said, my peace is important. I will walk away and resign my position out of somebody's life before I allow anybody to compromise my peace. And that's just within business. When you're growing, you can't. Don't let all of that bad energy come your way. I just felt like that's something that we need to talk about, because I see where we can fall victim to that. Feeling bad because of our success. That's stupid. Don't feel bad because you're successful and you can afford to do the things that you want to do, and those closest to you can't. Because I'm going to be the first person to tell you. If I have any friends that have surpassed me, I'm so happy for them. I look to them for inspiration. And when they go do anything they want to do, I'm like, do it, sis. That's what I'm talking about. You inspire me to keep grinding hard to get to that level. If they not cheering you on like that, I'm not saying let them go, but move on. Love them from afar. And it's okay to do that. Don't dumb down who you are to fit into somebody else's false reality in world of depression. I've battled depression, anxiety, all of that. But it was never because I was jealous or envious because of somebody else had more than what I had. And when I hear women say, I'm depressed because such and such have this or she's there, that's no reason for you to be depressed about. You work hard and you get there. I'm not drowning and living in misery behind envy and jealousy. And nobody should. We all have a time. It may not be your time. I have experienced so much. I've been up, I've been down, I've been in the middle. But you know what? That's on LaToya. That ain't no anybody that's connected to me. So I figure out ways to make it happen, to grind a little harder, to get more clients. I found another niche to bring in more revenue to myself. I don't understand it. And maybe, I had a conversation with one of the ladies. I was like, I don't get it. She said, Toya, you don't get it because you're not one of them. And I said, what you mean not one of them? She said, you're not one of those that sit around and become envious because the other person has made it. But I'm like, you're right. Because when somebody I'm connected to that made it, I'm like, sis, yes, girl, keep doing it. I'm happy for them. I would never say, ooh, why she doing that? Why she moved there? Why she married him? Why she took that job? Do you know how stupid you sound? How crazy you sound? You're supposed to be happy for people when they are elevating and they are growing. Nobody should stay in the same position they in. I should not be in the same place at 36 that I was 26. It's a mindset. And if you're going to question me because I decided to change my mindset, then baby girl, you need to look into yourself. And it's okay to have that outlook. It's okay to feel that way. Don't feel bad because you're like, girl, is you really angry because I wanted more for myself? You're right. It don't make sense. And we need to have a conversation about it. We need to talk about these things. Instead of sitting around talking about these celebrities who have already made it, we need to sit around and we need to talk about the issues that's in our community with us that are everyday people. Well, sis, let me help you fix this. Let's see what the problem is. Let's talk about it. We don't like to talk about these things. We like to smooth it on over. Like I say, sweep it under the rug. No, it's a problem. Envious and jealousy within women is a problem. That's why they say, women, especially women of color, can't work together. That's a lie. I sat in a room yesterday with 7 of us, and all of us was excited to go to the next level. Me and my best friend, we talk about how we're going to get to that next level. We don't sit here and say, well, how she get it? No, sis, we're going to do it. We can do it. It does not bring me joy and happiness to sit around and talk about the next woman and what she doing. I don't got time for that. You want to know why? Because I have goals. And I have realistic goals that I have set for myself. Even I have goals that I have to meet by December 31st. So I don't have time to wonder what the next woman is doing and being envious and hateful towards her about it. That's not the wave. And we need to have conversations like this. I would love to have a live podcast with a group of women and we just sit around and we just talk. Everybody is not going to be up every day. Everybody is not going to be down every day. It's life. But ask yourself, am I the problem? Am I the solution? Am I ready to evolve? If nobody in your circle is elevating, if nobody in your circle is growing, I'm not saying leave your circle, but take a break and get yourself together. Somebody has to want change. Somebody has to want a difference. I have a circle of friends that, oh my gosh, when I tell you they inspire me and they motivate me and push me, it feels amazing that I can get a phone call or a text message that says, what have you done for your business today? You slacking. You need to do this, that, this, and that. Be in a place where you can talk to your friends like that. Hold each other accountable. I'm serious. We're about to go into 2022, and a lot of people crying the same thing they did in 2012. Blame ourselves. Start with yourself. Start with me. I don't blame nobody. Start with me, because I made these mistakes. I've been a procrastinator. I've had this fear, afraid to jump, not trusting the process, afraid. I'm talking to myself. This has been me. This is LaToya, I'm telling you. And once I got over fear and realized I can do anything I put my mind to, things changed for me. Because I believe in my dreams. I believe in my goals. I believe in the things that I want to do to get me to that next level. And you should do the same. I'm not going to hold you all too long. I just wanted to have this conversation, to put it out there so you can go into this week and have something to think about. Just think about it. Take these key points away with you. Don't be afraid of elevation. Don't be afraid of growth. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. And don't be afraid of success, baby. It's in you. And don't allow people to compromise your peace. Remove yourself from them. Don't say, I'm going to kick them out of my life. Nope, just remove yourself. Let them stay there. Let them stay in their misery. My uncle always tell me, I'm going to let you show up to your own pity party. I'm not going to be a guest. And even with that, I'm going to let you be your guest in your own misery. Especially when it's coming from a place of hate, envy, and jealousy. Remember that. You all have a good week. Have a great Thanksgiving with your family, your loved ones. Remember to smile. You're amazing. Remember, queens, it's okay if your crown tilts. Just straighten it back up. And if you see another queen out there and her crown may be a little crooked, take sis to the side and help her straighten it. That's how we make it. That's how we help each other evolve. I love you all. It's been Toya's Cafe. Have a good night. Peace.